Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Teaspoon Retro. I'm your host, Teaspoon, and today we're going to take a look at Foodie Beauty and her particular live stream where she gets a bit annoyed with reactors and somebody impersonates Salah in the chat. Let's take a little look, shall we?
I believe in you. Thank you so much for the gift. That means a lot. Thank you. I should get, yes, Kristen, I should get eye drops. My grandma was always on eye drops.
Damn, that eye is looking so swollen, as is that whole side of her face. The left hand side, because she's reversed the camera. She really needs to get that looked at, but she won't, and unfortunately the consequences to the eye could be long lasting and very serious.
My plaque is backwards. Weird. Maybe I hit a setting I didn't realize. I went live pretty quick. We are all packed and ready to head out tomorrow. I'm excited getting to warm weather. Yeah, I bet. Good luck on your travels, Golden Girl. Let me know if you make when you make it. When you make it. That's gonna be the Canadian winters, you guys, are no joke. You know? Yeah, there's a lot of, what are they called? Snowbirds when you travel for the winter? The east or the west? I don't know. Hey, YouTube lover. Eyeshadow color. It's a mixture of eyeshadows from that one palette I have there. I forget the name. The Violet Voss one.
Is it that same eye palette that you had in the villa? Because it was crusty then. That makeup is hideously old and you should be throwing it out. Going to end up with eye infections as well as on top of everything else.
You use eye drops all day, every day? I need to get some. What kind do you swear by? Really, Jessica? Thanks, Mike Misguided.
Don't ask your chat. They're not your GP. You know, they're not doctors. Go to see a pharmacist or an ophthalmologist and they will recommend the best drops, because there are so many drops. There are drops for dry eyes, there are drops that lower the pressure in the eye. Foodie, don't keep, using your chat as doctors to diagnose all your problems, because that's not what they're there for. They're there to come to see you and be entertained. That's what you say you like to do, so entertain us.
Stream looks great. Okay, it's mirrored, but if you ingest too many, like in your mouth or in your eye. Snowbirds, yeah.
And I'm sorry I keep coming back to the subject of the eyes, but sticking your dirty finger in your eye as well and touching your eyeball with expired makeup, that's not going to help either.
What am I going to drink? Water? Thanks, Val. Julia's in the room with Salah. I would shut her in there with him with her box and all her food. Because, she's going to caterwaul every now and then.
Poor Julia, trapped in a room with Salah. I also believe Salah's not there, and Julia is very likely locked in that room all alone. Also, is she in the same room as Howie? That's got to be scary for Howie if it is. This could have been avoided if you'd have done this a year and a half ago.
Drama-free stream? We'll see. Do you believe in fate? Yeah, but like a set by God, yeah. Howie, he's a big man. He's in there too.
Oh no, I knew it. Howie and Julia trapped in the same space together. That's got to be so frightening for poor Howie. Honestly, Chantal, you are the worst pet owner ever. You really are.
You just did my curly hair routine and my arms are killing me. At least you have hair. My eyes look extra. It's because there's like the light on me.
I'm being nosy, obviously. Just looking into that corner to see what I can see. I can see the bottles of water. It also looks like Does that look like bags of groceries that still haven't been put away from days ago? Chantal, really?
I have makeup on. I mean, it makes a difference. It covers all the red on your skin.
And the 15 filters, of course. I mean, not that we're bothered about you using filters, Chantal, but you obviously are. Well, we saw a bit of that, didn't we, with the GoPro in the Halloween vlog. Blimey, that was that was a sight to behold, wasn't it? Oh dear.
Are there trans? I've seen trans. Yeah, there's trans gay people for sure. I've seen a few TikTokers. I don't know. I don't follow them. I don't think, but in Kuwait. Bear, thank you, Bear. Ready, set, bees to all the new members. Thank you, Bear. You're so sweet.
Oh dear. Bear just gifted 5 memberships. Oh, blimey. Commiserations to all those that were lurking in the chat and just ended up becoming members. My commiserations to you all.
I have no idea, Apt, if that's Slaw's account. I don't know. I don't even know if he has a Twitter, honestly.
Oh, I bet you he does. And I bet you know whether he does, Chantal. After the latest cheating scandal, you're going to be scanning his phone constantly for everything he logs into. Where is Salah, by the way? I haven't seen him yet in the chat. Is he in the red room? Oh dear. He's in the red room. Itsy bitsy teeny weeny Salah's got a micro peenie. Sorry. Enjoy the red room, Salah.
Nikki T, Foodles, how do you feel about the roast from Shanny? Hey, Robin. Becca, hello, Becca. The nerve. Actually, I had a really good laugh because I saw in Yo Mama's that she was like screaming that she bets that Salah finds her prettier than me. Yeah, he really likes all your warts. He loves people who look like toads and only have 3 teeth and can't wipe their ass. He really wants to wipe people's ass, I'm sure, yeah. Sorry, but...
Chantal, are you really criticising somebody else for not wiping their own bottom when you've publicly stated many times that you don't even wipe your own? Are you forgetting that Salah's got a scat fetish? He loves the poop. He lives for the poop. He wants to poop on people, but he doesn't want to poop on you. And that's a sad indictment of your relationship, that the bloke thinks so little of you that he won't even shit on you.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah. No, I don't think so. And then Rev claiming to be claiming to come on that's really a Christian of you there. Like, they're like, Shanny was like, I'm coming on and Jesus gave me the right to do this roast. I'm doing this in the name of Jesus. Hey, Stink.
Chantal, it's lovely, isn't it, how you flip-flop on a regular basis. Not so many days ago, you were that far up Shanny's arse, we needed to stencil your name on the bottom of your shoes, your Temu sneakers, to find you. So, don't pretend like now that you and her were never sort of close with one another. You were in her chat and you were a moderator. So, and you were in her chat on a regular basis. So drop the pretense.
I No, he doesn't love shit. He likes shitting on shitty people. That's the difference.
Tissue from the nose, back in the eyes again. And yes, Chantal, he likes shitting on shitty people. But he doesn't want to shit on you. So that means he views you as even beneath shitting on. He was after Kai Bella. If Kai Bella had reciprocated, you'd have had her in that apartment and you'd have been up the road. You keep forgetting that very conveniently. That man does not value you. He doesn't love you.
He likes big boobs and they're like down here, like on National Geographic. Yeah, not yours, buddy. Hey, Mike. Can you imagine? My laugh, I don't... Yeah, everybody lazy does. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Please. And then Rev, you better shut your mouth or Salah's gonna wipe his ass with you when he sees you. You scrawny little tweaking little prick. He calls me fat. Hello? What, like, if I'm fat, what is Shanny? If I'm fat, what is your...
Oh, we're not playing this game again, are we? Where you say, well, I'm fat, but she's fatter. No, you're a death fat, which is something completely different. You're on an entirely different scale. And as for Salah kicking anybody's backside, let's just say that Salah couldn't knock the skin off a rice pudding. Him and his so-called black belt in karate and whatever else he reckons he's got. Oh God, if you believe that, you really are a bigger idiot than I thought, Chantal.
Your wife, who can't even move 2 steps. Can she run across the street to get a poutine? No. Can she get on a tuk-tuk? No. So, stop the projecting, you friggin' weirdos. It's 10:30. Okay, I gotta get a drink. I have vitamin mouth. I have fibromyalgia! Okay, good for you. Excuses, excuses. Back.
Chantal, you've got absolutely no right to comment on other people's illnesses. Don't know whether Shanny has got fibromyalgia, but all I'm saying is that if she has got fibromyalgia, you have absolutely no concept whatsoever how debilitating and serious a condition fibromyalgia is. It's not excuses at all. Fibromyalgia can seriously affect your quality of life. It has a wide range of symptoms and is often complex to diagnose. Half the time you're on pain medication just to be able to function at even a baseline level. Your so-called sciatica has not been diagnosed by any doctor. So if anybody's making excuses to not be active, it's you. You're the one that's always going, oh, my sciatica, I can't move. Oh, I was going to go on the treadmill and walk 4 yards, but I can't because my back hurts. Oh, why does my back hurt? No, you just want to seal. You love sealing. You're thirsty, but you're not lazy. You won't even get off your backside to get a bottle of water.
Oh, Bear, you're too innocent for this world. Yeah, M60. The nerve to make a whole post talking about cat hair when her litter box... Did you see the litter box? That has not been cleaned ever. The amount of turds in there. That's disgusting.
Chantal, you're really going to play this game, are you? The villa Your cat litter box hadn't been cleaned out in ages. It was at a point where the cats which was shitting and pissing all over the house. So you can't say anything about the state of Shanny's cat's litter box. You really can't. You talk about hypocrisy. You're the most hypocritical person on YouTube, Foodie. You really are. You're the biggest hypocrite going.
Oh my god, my point is the people who get on my ass about something have bigger skeletons. So I wasn't talking about your kids! I was pointing out that you're a shitty parent and you have the right, and a pet owner, and you have the right to talk about me. Yeah, girl, bye. Girl, bye.
Don't deflect. You're a shitty pet owner.
No, exactly, Golden Girl. Disgusting. Like,
Because even if you turn around and say there's someone else that in your eyes is a shitty pet owner, that will never change the fact that you are a shitty pet owner. It's not going to change the reality. You can try and alter the state of reality inside your head, but it's a very different reality to the one the rest of us live in and see. And we see you being a neglectful pet owner again. And there are hours upon hours of documented footage of you neglecting your cats back in the days of the villa.
even like 3 or 4 turds in there is bad. Imagine like, it was like, where the cat's gonna go? Hey, Kiki. That made me actually, yeah, very disgusted. Like, they all have bad voices. I know. The friggin' hell. Probably because they spent $700K on cigarettes and weed. I mean, I smoke, you know that, but I don't sound like Selma and Patty. Right? Right.
Do you see all the clothes just behind there? Her boys just throwing on the couch. They're getting decidedly grubby as well, those couches. What on earth has she got there? Is it a ladle? Has she got a ladle? Oh, it's to get into that jar of cheese, isn't it? Ugh.
You're not doing anything to better yourself. Sits there like, hello? Yeah, you look like the epitome of health, lady. Ghostface! Thank you so... Whoops. Whoops.
Yeah, why is she sniffing it? Is it gone off? I'm surprised anything lasts long enough in your apartment to go off. Unless it's fruit and vegetables, of course.
Thank you so much, Ghostface Beezer. I appreciate it. Shukran. Yeah, she does. Stink, stink. I don't follow Trish Paytas as much anymore, no. What is this? I'm just having a piece of cheese. Bismillah. So good. Thank you, Ghostface, of course. I appreciate that.
Ghostface is just a super chatted foodie. Is he using his mummy's credit card? Naughty boy. It's gonna get you into trouble. You'll be sent to bed with no supper, Ghostface. Ghostface, for anyone that's not familiar, is actually a minor in the chat. He shouldn't be in the chat to begin with.
Bees time. Yes, Rethy. Okay, sorry, I don't want to make fun of people. I feel bad, but... Hey, SB. You ever have the Bolsey? No, I should do one. I want to know how much to spend on trying to be your friend. They don't feel bad, so why do you? I don't know. I hate picking on people. On people's looks, you know?
What? What? You... Yeah. Hang on. I've got to listen to that again.
I hate picking... They don't feel bad, so why do you? I don't know. I hate picking on people. On people's looks, you know?
Whoa! Oh! Wow. 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 Chantal, Foodie, you constantly berate other people about their looks. You've just been digging Shanny out on her looks in this live stream not more than 10 minutes ago. Oh, I don't like to do that to people. I don't like to be mean to people. No, you love to be mean to people. You don't just like it, you love it. You feed on negativity and toxicity. Wow. Just wow. Oh my word.
Pint of peanut butter fudge. Rev is prettier than her. I'm not taking anyone back. It's not like we were BFFs. I was just like friendly, you know, minding my business. But I did always like, you know, think they were pieces of shit in certain ways. But I go straight for people's looks. Only people who come for me.
Thank you. Somebody in a chat actually reminded her of hypocrisy and said, look, Chantal, you come for other people's looks. No, you always come for people's looks. And it's not in response to anything they've said to you. You love to dig other people out on their looks. It's your favourite thing. It's the only thing you can think of to have a go at other people over. Don't play that you sort of, oh, I only do it when I'm pushed by the mean people. No, you're always doing it, Chantal, regardless. That's why people come back at you. Because they don't like your hypocritical attitude.
I'm not even subscribed to her channel. I wasn't even subscribed to her channel. I made an appearance in the chat when I saw...
Hang on. You're saying that you weren't subscribed to Shanny's channel. How were you a moderator then, Chantal, in her chat? If you weren't... Oh, I didn't really go on Shanny's channel. Well, you did. You were a moderator on it. So you have to be subscribed to be a moderator. Don't treat people like they're stupid. Just because you're stupid doesn't mean we're stupid.
I saw her and Rev were live late one night, and I was bored, and they modded me, but then they, I guess, unmodded me. I don't know. That's like the last time. I had some cheese, Tracy, Nabulsi cheese. Thank you, C Roller. I have a lot of makeup on, that's why. Can you continue to be mean to Chance, giving me life on this sickly day?
Ghostface, Beauty, 808. You're 100% prettier than Girl World. Okay, alright, if you say so. Oh boy.
I think at one point a lot of women were thirsting for that friggin' silkworm. Sorry. I had a piece of cheese! SB, they don't come up on my feed either. I just watch like through Yo Mama or like someone like that.
I'm starting to think that Foodie is in love with Yo Mama because she's always talking about him. And she gets this slightly starry look in her eyes when she does. Ah, isn't it beautiful? Two freaks completely besotted with each other.
Tastes like a really fresh cheese. I don't know how to... How would you describe it, SB? Ursula the Sandwich. Black cumin seed. Yes, it's black cumin seed, Seraphim.
Ah, so lads just popped up in the chat. He's finished in the red room then.
I hear Julia crying. Baby, better pet her nice. She just like basically, how many days has it been? The second she goes out of heat. Bling bling, doctor. Hey, Fernanda. Love chai with some ice. Chip accountability check. They're in the other room.
That look says everything, doesn't it? All those chips that she bought. Gone. Health arc is over, folks. Absolutely, definitively, definitely over.
Sure. Let's see your fork and spoon collection. I have maybe 4 forks and 2 spoons. We only need 2. We're only 2 people. What did you ask? Depends on what you asked, Sad Big Bird. We've seen your moldy pots, Miss Girl. Yeah, the villa. I'm a changed woman. I'm a tried wife. Is the kitchen bad again? It gets bad very quickly.
Yeah, she's a trad wife, everybody. Her kitchen was an absolute bomb site. The whole place is disgusting, and she's got abayas thrown on the chair just behind her. Yeah, she's really a trad wife, isn't she? Really changed. Yeah, okay. Whatever.
No, it's not as bad, but I have some dishes to do. We don't use Twitter. It's a rat shit. It's a rat shit platform. I didn't think you had one, but chip accountability check. No, I don't think so. I told you I'm not doing any fucking weight loss content. No, I'm kidding. 2 spoons and 1 is a serving spoon. I have this. Do I look like Amy Rondon? Howie! Ow! I would never. I would also never hit my kids with a spoon. What the fuck? I might give them. What did my mom used to do this? You ever do that with your kids if you have kids? You lay on the ground, you put your arms out, your kid puts their feet on your hands, and they hang onto your feet. You lift your feet, and you wee! It's like an avion, an airplane ride. I used to love that. And my mom would always go, "Okay, quarter, please." So I'd put a quarter in. She would lift her legs off the ground, put her hands like this, and I would step on them, and she would go, "The airplane ride." You ever do that? Bring back the unhinged era? I can't be unhinged at 40. Oh, come on! Page 5. Don't remind me. They don't live to be very long. They live maybe 2 or 3 years. And he's from Dream Mall. It's probably a little hamster factory. And, you know, he's looking old. When he comes out of his hovel, he goes like an old man. My mom's the cutest. Yes. Thank you. Your hamster lived 5 years? Oh, that's so promising. Giving him a good life. Yeah, I don't know.
Howie the 19th won't live 5 years. Can practically guarantee that. By the way, Chantal, have you cleaned out the fruit flies from his cage yet?
My clothes. They're clean. I just have to put them away. Hey, Lois. Welcome to Very Point Beach Race Bees.
But they're not sort of folded neatly. They're just thrown on the chair. And you can't even be bothered to put them away. It takes all of like 5 seconds to put those away. And you can't be bothered. Yeah, you're a trad wife, aren't you?
Nice, Chatty. Yeah, those are my clean clothes. I have to put them away. I have to fold them first. I'm such a mess. My texting fingers. Okay, hold on, guys.
What if we turn the camera around again? You're stuck on mute, Chantal. God, professional YouTuber in action.
Ah! I said I never heard of that Christmas one. Thanks, guys. What's your favorite thing about Salah? Oh, I have to pick one. He's so handsome. No, he's I don't know. I have to pick one. He's very loving, but he's also very handsome. Yabba's criticized someone for bringing a predator to the internet, so you'll
see the difference there. When Salah was asked a question what he liked most about Chantal, he couldn't give an answer. And Chantal, when asked about Salah, says, "Oh, I just have to pick one." Although she does seem to struggle to think of something after that herself. Gosh, these two people are so fake round each other and so disconnected. That's why they can't say what they like about the other person, because they're barely ever together. They're strangers. Strangers who play video games on their 2nd wedding anniversary. Chantal was very aggressive in one of her lives just after the camping trip, actually. I think the whole situation with Julia had put her in a somewhat a bad mood. But she was telling everybody to go sit and spin. Well, Chantal, I hate to say it, honey, but at least we can sit and spin. You've got nothing to sit and spin on, have you? Or rather, I should say, Chantal, that Salah has got nothing for you to sit and spin on.
Mama criticized her for bringing a predator into her family. Ah, makes sense. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that's what I made. Actually, I made a community post about it, Carolina, about like how she was accusing me of like sympathizing with a child abuser, meaning like Shanny and Rev, and I'm just like, ma'am, you had 3 kids with a PDF file, and your wife, and I'm sure she had a part in it too.
She did not know any of this, and you're blaming the children again, Chantal. Stop it. For goodness sake. Why do you always have to bring people's kids into everything? You're absolutely disgusting.
After you knew that and he passed away, you protected his legacy. Like, are you like not projecting? Like, what the F?
The protecting the legacy thing was to protect the children. His children. What about that don't you understand? So, you know, Chantal, the fact that you can't seem to grasp why sometimes people might, good parents, you know, people who are good parents will try to protect their children from ugly situations or from something that might cause them trauma.
Oh my. Yeah, that's weird, Becca. Like, sometimes Google withholds things. Yeah, I like it too when the clouds part. Unlike a lot of people in the community, I have no problem weighing in, as you guys seen a million times. People who don't even show themselves that your weight is inaccurate. Like, what? At least I stepped on a scale, you freaking idiot. Long time no crazy fuck, I know. And
yeah, stepped on a scale and manipulated it by by holding on to something else. That's going to affect the scales. Pete dropped you in it back at the villa when he stepped on the scales you'd had, and he was 70 pounds lighter than he should have been. So, don't even try it, Chantal. You know all the ways to manipulate weight on scales. You can't even do a proper live weigh-in without a jump cut. And they haven't got to cam up if they don't want to. That's up to them. But you do cam up, you choose to cam up. So people are going to comment on what they see. And what they see is someone who's cammed up but has then chosen to distort their appearance by the use of 15 filters. Now that's fine if you're going to use filters. Nobody's trashing you for using filters. What they're trashing you for is for saying, look, come up and show your true self. And then you're not showing your true self. You're showing this distorted version of yourself. And you see, that's where the hypocrisy lies, and that's why people have something to say about it. Because you say come up and show yourself, but you don't show yourself, in effect. You don't show your true self. Now, whether you do or whether you don't, that's up to you. But the fact that you also deny using filters is another thing that people say, now, come on, Chantal, just stop it. You know, just stop it.
he seems like a doting husband. He is, yes, that's exactly it, ACP. Dr. Google is doing his job more than these lazy shit action channels.
Seems like a doting husband. What, are we talking about Salah? We can't be talking about Salah, because when Chantal nearly waterboarded herself, when she jumped in the pool, Salah just stood there and continued to film the whole thing happening. He didn't immediately drop the phone and rush to his wife's side to help her, like any other person would have done. No, just carried on filming. You know, says a lot. Says an awful lot. And he gave you absolutely minimal help to free yourself from the roundabout. So, doting husband. Now, this relationship is purely transactional. And it's transactional in the sense that Chantal gives Salah the money, Salah controls how it's spent, and he pretends to love her. Because, as Foodie said herself, all you have to do is fake love me, which is exactly what he's doing. It's just the terms of the contract.
You know why they doubt you? Because Pete weighed himself and it was off. Yeah, but that's like 500 scales ago, Carolina. Like, I've weighed myself at the doctor. I have a new scale, and actually it's not the Villa scale because the brand is Wansa, which you can only buy in Kuwait. It's like so stupid.
Again, there is so many ways you can manipulate the weight on the scales. You can hold on to things, stand on one leg. And it was obvious the one in the doctor's, that never settled on one weight. The one at the science centre couldn't settle on a weight. And the one in Thailand, same thing again, because you're trying to fudge the numbers. I don't care what the numbers are. You obviously do. You're the one that really cares. Everybody else is kind of like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. When you lie about your weight, the only person you're really harming is yourself. You have to take a serious, honest look and look at what your actual weight is. Go and stand on a doctor's scales, be weighed by them, and they will give you the real figure. But until you've got a grasp on what the real figure is, you won't ever make an honest and full effort to get a handle on your various issues with food. It's you that you're harming with your lies. Doesn't harm us, doesn't matter to us, but it matters to you because it harms you.
They constantly claim that you're an abuser. If you really were, why would they continue to cover your platform and give you money? That's not what you do with an abuser. Yeah, that also doesn't make sense, SB. Exactly.
Someone in the chat has just raised, where is Julia? Because Chantal has said she's in heat, yet the last time Foodie live streamed, when Julia was in heat, Julia was constantly around her and she was yowling. It's awfully quiet, isn't it? That's why I've included some of this footage, to be honest. I mean, it's as boring as hell, but it illustrates the fact that Julia is strangely absent. So, she's either A, not in heat, or B, she's on heat and they've shut her somewhere else away where she can't interrupt the live stream. Either way, it's disturbingly quiet, isn't it? And there was another question asked in the chat whether Julia was still in heat, and she's ignored that question as well. I think when I do Foodie'S lives in future, I'm going to start recording the chat screen as well, so you guys can see the chat as well. You can always let me know if you guys want it in that format, and I can change it to that format if you so desire.
I'm so vile, and here you are up my friggin' fat ass because you have no personality to make content on your own that anyone will give a shit about. Nobody cares about you. You're embarrassing. If you were my mom, I would die inside of embarrassment.
Coming for the kids again. I assume she's talking about Breezy. Gosh, Chantal, you really can't help yourself, can you?
I heard Sansa cooks is big. Maybe she should try counting her own calories. You can dance modestly. Ew, Sarah.
Santa Cook does count her own calories. How do you think she got into the habit of counting yours, Foodie? Because she has studied calories and macros herself as part of a healthier lifestyle. Chantal, you're definitely in a state of cognitive decline, because I don't remember you being this stupid when you were back at the villa. Sorry if that's a bit... Chantal, I don't remember you being this cognitively impaired when you were back at the villa. There, that's a more polite way to say things, isn't it?
Drew pictures of the reactors. Chicken tikka masala is heavy on the stomach, yeah. Well said, babe. Thank you, babe. Shanny, 10 fanny. Stop it. How dare she? How dare you? Like, my cat's box is not full of turds from 1974. Worry about your own friggin' cat care. The Nescafe cappuccino is the best. Hey, Chewy's mom. Like, the best. I'm telling you, it's so frothy and creamy. Yummy.
Easily pleased by little things. Those Nescafe cappuccinos and drinks and stuff, they're okay. But I wouldn't rave about them, you know, and say, oh, they're the best ever. You know, oh dear. It's fortunate for you, isn't it, Salah, that she's content to stick with so little. Very fortunate for you.
Only thin reactor chef at Chef Cook because he keeps getting food poisoning from burnt and raw chicken. And imagine criticizing Salah's grilling chicken when it was delicious and cooked all the way through. Can you imagine? He can start a fire from scratch. This guy couldn't even start the Nights In friggin' grill. Like, F all the way off, loser.
Are we still talking about Nader? Blimey, you are still obsessed with him, Chantal. You bring him up on a regular basis. You're still obsessed with him, and I believe you're still watching his channel. You're probably one of the only people that is still watching his channel, to be honest. So none of the reactors are covering his content whatsoever. So how you seem to know things shows that you're watching him.
Your litter in the villa was never clean. No, it was, Chimosita. Yes, it was. It never got that bad, ever. And Julia's box is always clean. There's maybe
yes, the villa was that bad. We all saw it. We saw Box Mountain. We saw the rubbish and takeaway containers piled all over the floor with strategically placed condoms as well. It was an absolute pigsty. It was disgusting. And you're still trying to sit here and say, no, the villa was never that bad. No, there was just a bit of rubbish here and there, but, you know, what you're talking about. Trying to gaslight everyone. No, the villa was atrocious. The villa was actually worse than those photos of Shanny's. Really was absolutely disgusting, Chantal. And it's no good. You're trying to pretend it's something other than that.
a turd in there once in a while and it gets cleaned, because if not, the princess will poop on the ground. She hates having any poop in her box. But actually, Pete's chore was cleaning the litter box. Yeah, it was. But I did it sometimes too. It depended. I think it became his chore at one time when we divided up the chores. We tried to have a chore list, and he didn't mind doing that. He was pretty good at that, so whatever. I did everything else. I vacuumed the stairs.
I was just trying to blame Pete now for the fact that there was mess. I mean, I'm not doubting the fact that Pete was probably messy as well. But come on, Chantal, you never bloody vacuumed the stairs.
Oh, that was the worst thing ever. All those villa stairs. Yeah, SB. Once in a while. So my dog is obsessed with a laser pointer. He thinks he's small, so it's extremely dangerous in the house. It's so cute. I swear I love you. Chantal, the plans on getting Julia a boyfriend. No. Julia's so calm and such a good girl with her dad while I'm playing with her. Aw, BB, yeah. BB. The one thing I like, I hate her being in heat, but if there's any one thing I like, is how friendly she is. Like, she literally, I'll lay with her in bed like this, her in my arms, and she'll just she loves being pet. And she's right here in my face, and she goes, every so often in my face.
And that is one of the main reasons why she won't get Julia fixed. Because if you notice, when Julia's not in heat, Julia can't stand her. The further away she is from Chantal, the better. That's how Julia likes it. She doesn't like being picked up and will often jump out of Chantal's arms. But when she's in heat, she's more friendly, as Foodie has just said. And that's what she likes. Chantal likes the fact that the cat gives her attention. And if she gets Julia fixed, that behaviour will stop. So there we are. There's the reason why she's not going to get Julia fixed. It's got nothing to do with money, as she said. It's simply the fact that Julia, when she is in heat, actually likes to be near Chantal. And Chantal is very, very short on people or animals that want to be anywhere near her.
hilarious. Buster would like you, Salah. He likes men. He doesn't like women. George, I know.
No, Buster does like women. He just doesn't like you, Chantal. Animals are very canny. They can sense people who are no good. And that's why animals don't like you.
Baby sharks. I need filters. Yeah, I know, right? I'm getting to that point. I can't live without makeup or filters. Sorry. I am proud of myself showing who I am. You are gorgeous, Lois.
What do you mean you're getting to the point where you're using filters or makeup? You've always used the filters and makeup. That's why you always had a Samsung phone, because it's got the filters on it. Oh, we are living in a Delulu land.
Thank you, Ristana. I appreciate that. Sorry. I hear music. I'm kind of a bee, aren't I? What, Molly? I just got on. It's been an hour and a half. Enjoy your lasagna, sauteed, Mike. Crazy Frog? Kitty Frog loves Crazy Frog. What do you think, babe? Salah is keeping Julia at bay. Salah, keep her here. Baby sharks. Can I air out my jilbab? I'm hot. Have a good night. Thank you. It's been an hour and 22 minutes. I don't know what you mean. I didn't understand the comment, Tracy. What did they say? Oh, my hubby. Yeah, he does. Thank you. 99.9% use filters either for pictures or videos, and then they complain when someone uses it. Oh, wait, I forget. It's about Foodie Beauty, so anything she will do, people will be wrong. Okay. Okie dokie, perfect, people.
Right, I've just made a screen grab. Chantal is discussing here an interesting point, and she reads a comment that's supposed to be Al Sultan Salah, but the English is extremely good. There's full punctuation and correct use of capitals, including speech marks. So that's not really Al Sultan Salah in the chat. That's interesting. I'm glad I stuck with this to almost the end. That's an interesting little nugget there. Where is Salah? Foodie, where is he? Why have you got people impersonating him?
Seriously, it's such a stupid thing to come after someone, you know? Filters are made to be used, and at least we don't use fillers. And by the way, you're beautiful with or without them. Thank you, P.S. How are you? Yeah, yes, Jean. Did it work? No, I don't even really know what purple glitter is. You now have 2 dark lesions on your lips, one on the left. No, I don't. You freaking liar, just for that. I have, like, lip scum from my lip gloss.
Yeah, you do have a dark lesion on your lip, Foodie. It's from the meth pipe you smoked. Remember? The one you picked up off the floor of the crack house? Way back when you're with Nader, you picked that crack pipe up off the floor and promptly smoked the drugs in it and burnt your lip in the process. And that's where that mark comes from. It's a reminder, a little souvenir of your wonderful time with Nader.
Hold on, do I have a lesion? Why do I look weird today? I'm lesion free, see?
Your eyes are bad, Foodie. Everybody can see it. I could see it with the lip gloss on. Actually, you didn't even have to wipe it off. Can still see it.
Actually, this lesion is smaller. Where is it? It's just a skin discoloration. I don't know where and when it came. I don't know whence it came.
We're still playing that one, are we, Foodie? Oh, I don't know how I got that. I don't know how I got that mark on my lip. Oh, goodness me. I can't remember. You know, must it just appeared all by itself? 2 words, Foodie. Crack pipe.
It's probably a high from listening to too many stupid people over my YouTube career. Thank you, Lois. No, I don't have a blur filter on. On my live streams, there's no filter. It gets turned off. When I do my videos, like in my Q&A, I have makeup and, yes, there's a smoothing filter. Those are the only filters I use, ever. Oh, come on! And that one was by accident, the smoothing one, because it came built into the camera of the Android. So, oh, sorry, Tracy. What did you say?
Hang on, Foodie, you just trying to say that you're not using filters right now? Bullshit.
There's no skinny filters. They're stupid.
Oh, yes, there is. It's completely changed your face shape. It warps the doors and frames and the furniture around you. Chantal, come on. You've got to do better than this.
Who cares about filters? Exactly. They can use some skinny filters themselves. You know? Why would I want to hide, like, make myself look thinner? I don't care how fat I look. Are you kidding? I never hide myself. I'm the last person.
Oh, blooming now. Oh, okay, oh, okay. We'll play with it. We'll play. Oh, jeez. Chantal, stop.
Hide myself. Why would I want to hide, like, make myself look thinner? I don't care how fat I look. Are you kidding? I never hide myself. I'm the last person you should be accusing me of this. Yeah.
No, you're the first person we should be accusing you of it, because you're the one that uses it against other reaction channels. Oh, why don't you come up? You don't come up because you're too ugly, blah, blah, blah. So, it's you, Chantal, that fired the warning shot.
Foodie Beauty is the best YouTuber, regardless of exact dimensions of her head and face. Exactly. Yes. There you go. Okay?
Okay, if you say so. Okay, all right then. Yep, okay. Yep, you go off in your Delulu land again. All right, guys, that's going to do it for now. Thank you ever so much for stopping by and watching this tedious live with me. Gosh, it was hard to get through. There was really nothing of substance there, only things we've already heard before, the same arguments rehashed over and over and over again, because she's simply got nothing new to offer. She's got no content whatsoever. But it was interesting just to pick up in this stream that Julia was strangely quiet or absent, and this live stream was an hour and a half. I've obviously cut some of it out. The strange appearance of not Salah in her chat, so whoever was pretending to be Salah, it definitely wasn't him, because the English, especially in one portion of that live stream, was far too good for him to have written it. And then the person seemed to realise they'd made a mistake thereafter, because they went back to using broken English. Honestly, Chantal's a very toxic person, and she's attracted other toxic personalities, and together they inhabit this little alternative dimension called Chantopolis. And her beezers are as toxic as she is. They enable her behaviour, they encourage her to eat on camera. I would say that 90% of them are actually trolls. Well, anyway, thank you ever so much for turning up, for listening. If you could like and subscribe, I'd be so grateful. Thank you so much. And I'll be back soon with more content. Thank you very much, guys. You take care. See you soon. Bye.